Neat.
What is up, everybody? Happy Labor Day. It's been a very good long weekend, very busy long weekend, but in a good way. Just a lot going on. I thought I was going to have a lot of time for this episode. I was really busting butt trying to get some stuff done today for it. Going to be a good one, though. Going to be a very chill, laid back episode. So if you're joining us, stick around. We're just going to have some fun. We're going to talk as if we are just literally sitting in the living room, maybe having a drink or something, and just relax, talk with you guys, talk amongst each other, and have a good time playing a bunch of games, one new game actually, and maybe, depending how the show's going, do a giveaway. So today is issue number 18, which is crazy. Issue 20 in a few weeks now, and it's been going by fast. And yeah, man, it's been going by fast. We haven't had a lot of news. Hot Toys news, that is. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna talk about a couple figures from other companies, and then we're gonna be talking about is the best yet to come with Hot Toys, whether it be announcements that we haven't heard of yet, announcements that we have heard of, and just which ones we're looking forward to, and talk a little bit about those figures and figures that are still yet to come out and be released yet this year. So really excited to talk about that with you guys. We do have another panel member coming in at some point, probably in a few minutes or so, AARONCOLLECTZ. So really excited to get him on here too, my Godzilla buddy. But as of now, I would love to introduce the two panelists I have with me, co-panelist, Gio. What is up, the movie canon? How you doing?
Hey, Brick, thanks for having me on here again. It's always a lot of fun.
Dude, is this like 5 or 6 in a row for you?
I think so, isn't it? Yeah, it's been quite a bit. And then you've been on my show too, like last
Yeah.
week, or I
Yeah.
think it was last week, or maybe the week before that. But it's
Did
been
we
a
just
crazy,
become best friends?
right? Right. It's been a crazy week for me though. It's been a lot of stuff going on, health wise and work wise and stuff, and it's been kind of crazy. So I know when you mentioned this, if I wanted to join you here today, I was like, yeah, we can totally do that because it's like I need that release, I guess.
Yeah,
Because I had to cancel my stream yesterday too because I was too exhausted about the stuff this crazy week. But I'm glad I'm here. So again, thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, thank you for being here after all of that. Like I said, it's gonna be a chill episode, so we don't have to be like talking about certain figures or whatnot. We're just gonna have fun tonight. I just want to have a fun time with you guys because you guys are just fun people to sit and chat with, like I was saying before. So we also have Mr. Wolverine himself, X-Man Supreme, the musician. What's up?
It's Davis.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Man, let me start off by saying it's great to be here. Brick, thank you for having me. Good to be on stream with Gio, the legend himself.
Brick, right?
It's great to be here for the 18th birthday of the Bugle. Bugle can vote now. That's great. Bugle can legally, do other adult things, and that's cool for it too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a momentous occasion, man. This is great. Yeah. I'm ready to talk about just whatever.
We can go see NC-17 movies and rated R movies without our parents.
All right.
So, yeah. I can enlist.
Dude, yeah, you can enlist. That's even more important.
Can go die in another country. Still can't drink though. Still can't drink.
Bugle can now drive in Germany, so that's good. Even though they can drink there at like 12.
Is it 18 there? Is that their driving age? Oh wow.
Yep. But you can drink at like 16, so that's good stuff. At least that's how it was.
Get a handle on the drinking first. I like that.
Right. Yeah. You get used to it. Your partying's out of there, out of your system, and now I can drive. Oh man. Well, let's just real quick before we get to the chat here, I do want to just show the Brickyard members here. We, obviously just consider becoming part of the Brickyard. We have a lot of perks. As you can see, we got some emojis flowing through the comments with Jose and everything, as I see here. And we also have like, cool chances to win prizes. And of course, your name gets put up on here, and you might be able to vote on some polls on YouTube, and that the others might not be able to. And it's just it's a lot of fun. It's only a couple of dollars. If you don't want to, that's fine too. It's all good. We're all part of the Brickyard technically. So, but definitely consider it. We got the movie canon, Nicholas Sticks, How You Figure, Ryan Wong, One Adam 12, Yomo, Valkyrie Magnus, The Jedi Knights Watch, X-Men Supreme, Collection Obsession, Thrawn's Office, AARONCOLLECTZ, Matthew, Jose G. Hernandez, oh my goodness, the Ben Thomas Show, not the Bed Thomas Show.
Oh, I just saw it right now.
How nutty is that? Chris Chong and Loki Collector. Thank you guys so very much for being part of the Brickyard. Whew. All right. So let's just say hello to the chat here real quick. I first want to show that Manaha Collectibles. Thank you, sir. Nice logo there, or not thumbnail, but profile picture you have there. I love it. Became part of the Brickyard. I didn't have time to put your name up there, but definitely will for the next stream. So I really do appreciate it, especially from you. So and everybody, really just awesome that the support in this community. So thank you, Dante. Appreciate that. We got Giovin in the house. We got Gio in the house. We also had Giovin in the house. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone has had a pleasant day. Welcome. I've always liked his profile picture too. We got Lul, Brick City Bandit. Yes, Brick City. That's what I should have named the new segment today. Brick City. Oh well. Thank you for being here, Valkyrie Magnus. Valkyrie Magnus, good evening, guys. Bugle 6 time. Yes, it is. We got 21 in the house. Make sure if you're coming in, hit that like button, guys. Valkyrie and I have been talking back and forth. I was gonna offer him to get on, but he's like, no, I just enjoy watching the streams, kind of thing. But if you ever do change your mind, you're more than welcome to come on a stream for the first time, kind of like X-Man did with us. So yeah, you definitely do that. We got Movie Ken in the house, of course. Hello, X-Man. Hello. Giovan says, I managed to snag a personal grail recently. Oh boy. The 1/6. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna butcher this. Artorias by Gecko. My wallet wasn't happy, but if I didn't get it now, then I know I would regret it in the future. I have to look that up. I bet you if I saw that. I bet you if I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But I'm definitely gonna look that up. But dude, personal grail, that's amazing. My personal grail right now is the 89 Joker Hot Toys figure. I really want that a lot, but I kind of do feel like I know some people don't think because of the likeness and everything, but I think it's coming. It has to be coming. I mean, yeah, it's coming. Clinton Martin, what is up? Howdy, folks. What is up? Thank you for being here. We have Jose G. Hernandez, Mr. Jose Plus himself. Hello, everyone. Man, he's been on the last couple shows. Definitely going to get him on here again. Definitely. A lot of conversations with him as well. Just love talking to him about movies and figures and just everything, really. So awesome to talk to the community about stuff that, just randomly about anything. We got Christian Lopez in the house. Love that picture as well. I'm getting in I'm getting in that horror spirit right now. Like I always love horror throughout the year, but like when it becomes like September and October, like even Christmas time, I like horror stuff. Like because there's like those Christmas scary movies, like I just have a good time. And I like, that's when I like to read too, like read books, because I'm a big horror fan when it comes to like novels as well. So I'll pick up a book and it'll get me into reading for a little bit. But he says, hey guys, recovering from all 4 wisdom teeth extraction.
Damn,
man, he's living in a horror film right now.
Right.
That's a bad day at the office right there, man. That's...
my dentist there. My dentist a few years ago was like, yeah, you need to get them pulled before you turn 35 or it's going to take longer to heal by the time you're 30, whatever. And it's like, cool. So he gave me like recommendation and made me a slip or whatever. Still haven't done it. And guess what? I'm 35.
Dude, Christian,
like, I can't.
Have they, I just out of curiosity, when you got yours, did they straight pull them? Or did they have to break them apart to get them out?
Oh man. Come on.
Because when they did mine, mine were like just going straight forward and they had to break them up. And this was like in 2000, I want to say 2001, something like that. And it was later on in like 2011 where I noticed that one of the fragments of one of the teeth was still there and it was working its way out of my gum in the back and it was cutting my tongue. So I had to get it, I had to pull it out. And then it happened again, like a few years later, the same thing. So like, be careful with that stuff. I mean, make sure they, if you can do anything about it now, make sure they clean that stuff out. Cause that's a bad day at the office, man. When that happens,
dude, who did it for you? The Terrifier? Like,
dude, it was a Navy dentist, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Yeah.
I never served myself, but I definitely grew up in that. I know how. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. It's it's not the highest level of healthcare,
right?
But
it's free.
Yeah. It is free, and you get what you pay for in this country.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, Canada.
Man. Canada. We got Yomo in the house throwing up the newspaper. Bugle 6. What is up, Yomo? Thank you for being here. 12-inch Moose Dream. What is up? Hello, community of collectors. Let's effing chill. Let's do it. I'm ready. Thank you for being here, man. I don't see you in here a lot. Hopefully, I do see you around everywhere. So hopefully you enjoy the show and we see you back here more often, man. We got Jose shooting out the perks here, the emojis. Let's see here. People just kind of saying hello to people. We got Christian Cooper always in the building. What's up, guys? What is up, Christian, man? Always good seeing you.
What's that new picture in the profile?
It kind of reminds me of like the old Call of Duty days, but I don't know. I don't know.
I can't tell.
He's gonna be like, "How do you guys not know?" It's
yeah, probably.
oh man.
Oh, it's Crosshair.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. How do
Yeah.
I know this?
Is
That's,
it?
that's Christian Crosshair Cooper right there, y'all.
Oh, I see it now.
But
Okay.
better ask somebody.
Yes. You almost saying hope all is well and gets better to the movie canon. Yeah, definitely.
Christian.
Let's see. Christian Lopez, 3 got broken apart. Except 1 came out clean. Thanks for the support, guys. Yeah, for sure. Man. Yeah, we got X-Man shooting out the bugle here. Let's see. One Adam 12. Happy Labor Day, guys. What is up, Adam? Need to get you back on the show as well. Love to have you back on. Still a little hurt by losing to you twice, though. So over on the Movie Canon, you guys got to check out the Movie Canon stream, by the way, on Sunday nights. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. Especially in nothing against the first half of the show, but the second half of the show, literally just like it goes from like a 10 to an 11. Like it's a lot of fun. Come check him out.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah. Sorry, Moose. I was out with the family for Labor Day. Yeah, it was Labor Day. Everyone was kind of busy. I was celebrating my cousin's birthday. So went out let's see, Friday night, and then celebrated it again today. And then because it's like Labor Day and got like the whole family together for it. So it's just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun stuff, but been busy. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We got 26 in the house. Thank you all for being here. And I just want to show one more. Actually, no, I already showed that in the intro. Guys, if you Collector Zone does a lot for the Bugle 6 and for me. He pretty much sponsors Take It or Leave It, the game, to where he gives out free money to his website for the winners. And he did the big giveaway with Deadpool Wolverine show and all of that stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of awesomeness with him. So go check him out, collectorzone.com, and use code BRICK6 to get 15% off your order. And his prices do include shipping. So keep that in mind when you're looking at his site there. Yeah, just got this. So Brick Artemis, you have 19K. Why can't I super chat? I should be able to super chat. I don't know. Unless for some reason oh, you know what? I might have taken it off on accident. Because okay, so this is like my issue. So is it off right now?
It only lets you submit one of those free super chats, like the milestone ones.
Okay. So I think what it is for some reason when I put up a live stream, I manually have to go in before the show starts and put like the little dollar sign thing. I can't think of the name right now, but I have to turn that on.
Oh.
Every time I have to manually do it, and then sometimes I go after the show and I put it on later, and I'm like, dang it. But it is what it is. So thank you for looking at that, though. I'll make sure I click it on. Like I said, long weekend. Usually, like I'm at work before on a Monday, and I have time at work to switch it. But when I'm at home, I just don't have time. I'm hanging out with my kids. It's like the total opposite. Right. But I forgot to click it on, and I guarantee you that's what it is. And I'm sure there is a way to make it to where it's automatic every time. But for some reason, for me, I can't figure that out. So yeah, sorry about that, Moose Stream. But yeah, I'll have it on for the next time. But yeah, I definitely have super chats available, just must not be on now. We got X-Man, a member for a month. Man, a member for a month. Did you become a member for the giveaway?
And I don't even remember, dude. Yeah. I had like 1 or 2 memberships, and I was like, membership.
He says you can become a member and give membership. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just got to turn on that super chat. I just can't do it now because I don't want to ruin it or anything like that. But we got Movie Canon real quick. 6 months. I think you were the first. You were either the first or the second one, because my nephew Nick was one of the first 2 as well.
Oh yeah,
becoming
show
a member,
off.
So And then Yomo, 2 months. Thank you. Oh, everyone's showing it off right now. We got Adam 12 for 3 months. You guys are the best. Thank you. Okay, so let's actually get talking about some stuff here. Looks like I'm starting to lose connection here, so let me know if I start lagging. Gio, I'll let you take over if I do. But yeah, I got like a little Wi-Fi symbol going on for some reason. So, okay, we are going to talk about. Let's see here. What are we going to start with? Now, I know that this is sold out now. I was getting updates on it Friday, and it sold out Friday night, at least on the J&D site. Okay. And that is the Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. I'm not sure exactly what this Harley Quinn is called. But it is a full silicone body. I know that. It's 1/3 scale and going for $3,500, or at least it was until it sold out. So very, very pricey, but my goodness, does it look very, very good. Movie Canon. Could you ever see yourself spending $3,500 on not a statue, but a 1/3? Is it a statue? Actually, I thought it was a figure. But
it's a statue.
It is a statue. Okay, I knew that. I knew that. That's why I questioned it, because it was in my brain that I knew that. So could you see yourself spending $3,500 on something like this, or any figure, any character?
For a statue, no. At this time, I don't see myself doing that, because I'll just think of, well, how many figures could I get for that same price?
Right.
So I'm not really collecting statues right now. I don't really have any statues, not like these type of statues anyway. I know I talked about the Neo one from, I think it was maybe Blitzway or one of the other manufacturers. I talked about that one because that one looked really, really cool and everything. You know, Matrix being my favorite film and everything, but I still didn't even entertain the idea of buying that statue. And if I wasn't going to buy that one, I definitely wasn't even thinking of getting this one here. It looks great. Actually, a lot of the statues look really, really good. I used to work at a company that the owner loved statues so much, but he had those giant ass statues, like those $20,000 statues in the office, in the building, and he had Hulk, he had Iron Man, and they were like all over the office. And I was like, that is some serious money right there. Like, you got to really be able to afford that shit. And obviously, he's the owner, so it was an aviation company, so you know he had the money. That's the only time that I would consider myself thinking of getting something like this if I was in that position. I'm definitely not in that position. But great looking. I was going to say figure. A great looking statue. Looks very realistic and everything. I do like Harley Quinn. This version of Harley Quinn. We'll see what happens with Lady Gaga later on, but it looks great. But no, I wouldn't spend that kind of money for a statue right now.
Sure. What about you, X-Man? Would you buy this if you had $3,500 to do so, or would you, what do you like? What do you like about this? First off, do you like that it's full silicone? Do you like Harley Quinn?
I love Harley, and I love Margot Robbie as Harley. And I think this looks pretty good. I feel like, and I'm trying to be even keel on this one because I got a lot of disdain for J&D and their BS, the way they act about their whole thing with the 6 scale stuff. And, if I can talk to that guy. But it seems like a lot of their statues are hit or miss. Like, they'll have a couple that are like really good. Like, this one looks pretty good. But then they'll have a couple that are like, what? But it seems like more often than not, their statues are pretty decent. And I'm sure that, for the people who collect these, obviously they've had a clientele for a while. Because these things always sell out, it seems like. But if you had asked me a year ago if I would have even gotten like a quarter scale statue, I would have said no.
Yeah.
but now I have a custom quarter scale statue, and I have like 3 more from the same line on order, and I'm wondering why I spent all that money, but they're awesome. So, there's that. So, maybe in another like 3 years, I'll have a bunch of FU money, and then I can buy the friggin' life-size friggin' Hulkbuster statue.
Dude, right.
Dude,
that's the thing, man. So I have 2 kids. I've got a third on the way, all boys, because I don't know how to make a girl apparently. But boys,
sugar and spice, Brick. It's real easy. Just go to the grocers and get some sugar, cane
too
sugar,
late to try
not
it.
that synthetic crap.
It's too late to try it now. I'm done after 3.
Put it in there.
but like my boys want their own toys, you know what I mean? So I gotta make them happy, and I can't hey kids, check out my toys. How come I ain't getting anything? There's plus like we do private school, so it's like 1,000, it's a lot of money.
Oh wow.
And it's just like all this, it's family stuff, which always comes first. So if I didn't have that right now, I would definitely buy this statue. But shoot, I'd probably even collect statues as well if I had all that money. I'd probably get a statue a month at that point because I'd have that extra money, or every couple months or so. I just don't have the space. But that's a whole different story. But I think when it comes to hot toys, even just figures and all of that, you really gotta understand everybody has their budget, everybody has their way of collecting, and not everybody can afford the 89 Batmobile. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, why didn't you get the 89 Batmobile? Isn't that your movie? Isn't that your thing? And how come you didn't find a way to get it? It's dude, I couldn't. I just couldn't. One day I'll have an 89 Batmobile, but right now I don't. So, but yeah, this Harley is terrific. I mean, I think I saw a comment in here. Let's see. From Yomo, people would probably go crazy for this in figure form. And is this the Harley you guys would want to see an artisan version of, or would you want to see that that traditional one that we've already got, but in artisan form?
I'd want her in that leather suit that she had in the last movie. There's nothing of her in that. And that was an awesome suit.
I know.
That looked really cool. I would love to have her in that, or the red dress. Either or. They were both really cool.
I think I would want the one from the first Suicide Squad, the David Ayers movie. Even though when they first revealed it and they showed her in the costume and the outfit, I hated it. But I grew up, but I kind of, I just kind of start liking it throughout the years and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I actually kind of do like that look. And that's probably the one that I would want now. Because obviously they just showed that one very short glimpse of her wearing I think it was I don't know if it was a flashback or a dream sequence or something where she's wearing the actual costume from the comic and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I don't know
that Alex Ross image,
right?
Yeah,
that's the one that I wanted to see, but it's but I guess it wouldn't really work, wouldn't translate well. Maybe, I don't know. But I would like the one from the 2016 version. But would you want this if they only did an artisan like this one? A Brick, would you pick this?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would. Oh, yeah. I think I would. But at the same, I'd be like, oh, this looks, because it would look good. I'd be like, oh, this looks really, really good. This is Harley. Yeah, I'm getting it. But I would wish it was the one from that tradition. Well, not you can't really say traditional look, but the normal look with the jacket and everything, the baseball bat and everything like that. But it would just come with more accessories. Just super cool. So, but yeah, any Harley, really, any Margot Robbie Harley Quinn, I would love in the collection. So,
well, the great thing about it is, if they did do this, you could just still kit bash it. There's that War Story Clown Queen figure that has the exact same outfit.
Oh yeah.
You can put her. I've got two of them,
Man.
and yeah, it's the same shorts, the same tank. She doesn't have the jacket. I don't think. It's been a while since I've opened the box. I may have to double check and make sure I'm right about that. She has like a pink fuzzy like furry jacket though.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't remember if she has the actual. Wow, I gotta go and look at that. It's been a long time.
Isn't that crazy? Like you
Wow.
own something, but you're like, hold up. Because sometimes like even with like accessories, like I'll mess around for a little bit and then pose my figure once or twice, and then after like 4 or 5 months, I'm like, wait, did that Spider-Man come with that, or that Spider-Man come with? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Even though I have like a bunch of Spider-Man figures, sometimes I forget like maybe which Spider-Man came with the pizza box again. Oh yeah, it was Scarlet Spidey and all that. So, but you
Did you do you have any? I don't remember which if you have this or not, Brick. But did you get any Harley Quinn Margot Robbie figure?
Okay, so before I got really into collecting hot toys, that is, always loved collecting, but before I really got into hot toys, I ended up getting a Harley Quinn Hot Toys figure, like that traditional look with the bad knees and everything, and I get a lot of shit for this, but keep in mind it was before I was really into hot toys. I ended up trading her for a Venom figure. And because at the time I was like, I love Harley, but like Venom is like Spider-Man is me. And at the time I was like, I'm never going to spend $400 or whatever it was at the time for Venom. I'm not going to spend $400 for a freaking toy, for the Venom. So for my way of getting it, I was like, okay, I'll give this Harley away and trade it for, a grail, quote unquote grail, for something that means more to me. And as time has gone by, I've somewhat regretted that, but at the same time, I kind of haven't, because dude, I know there's going to be, if not an artisan, there's going to be a new Harley at some point. I mean, there has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, she is so iconic, and it's only been a few years, and how iconic. I mean, she might be one of the most iconic female, like superhero movie-esque whatever actors ever. I mean, you could say a few other ones, but like she's up there. So I mean, it's she's coming. But yeah, I would love if Hot Toys did something like this, and I would love it if I could spend $3,500 on this. But the statues that I want for like statues, I was looking at Catwoman as well, but like I really want some Godzilla statues. Like Godzilla, they got a new one with Godzilla -1. I really want that statue. One? That Prime one, yeah, with like the train and little people running. Oh, it's so cool, man. But again, it's like space. I could have had so much space, guys. Like I have my basement and everything. I was planning out how I was gonna have it, and then it started having flooding issues, and so I'm up here for a little while longer. But it's all good, like I kind of dig it up here, but we'll see. Space will come eventually.
Oh yeah. And once it gets sorted out, then it'll be that much better when you finally get down there.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
You'll appreciate it more.
Right. But let's see what the chat's saying real quick. Let's see. There's one I wanted to read. Oh, here it is. All I know is if I ever got something like this, my wife would be like, "What the F?" That's for sure. See, my wife loves Black Widow and also Harley Quinn. But if I spent $3,500 on a 1/3 scale, she'd be like, "You have issues."
But then show her, be like, "But look," and then she's like, "Oh, I get it.
Look, the skin feels real. Oh, I get it. Yeah."
Maybe not that part, but
and then the shipping costs.
The shipping costs. That's another thing. It's gonna
yeah.
And tax. So Valkyrie saying my wife won't let me buy this statue. Yeah. So sad. Giovan, got a few statues, but they take up a bunch of space, so I stick primarily with the 1/6 figures. Those are the sweet spot for me, 100%. Same here.
Yep.
Moose Dream saying, I need FU money to get this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, man. Ooh, I just skipped around. Where was I? That was weird. Definitely the leather suit, which I showed earlier, says Yomo. And, oh, okay. So I just want you guys to know that the only reason why I was trying to figure out how to enable my super chats, which for some reason weren't. Oh, you know what? Okay. I think, okay. Real quick, and then I'm going to continue. So the super chats are separate. The super chats are separate. I enabled them a long time ago, but then I got suspended, not because of content or anything like that, but because I never proved after like a few months or whatever it was, I didn't like prove my residency. So they're like, it's going to suspend until you can prove it. I was like, oh, I didn't see that I had to do that because, you know, I was whatever. So then I finally got that done. Which is why some of you members are probably like, oh, it took like 24 hours. I wasn't a member for some reason. But I got that squared away right away. So I bet you when I got back online or whatever for that, I bet you I had to re-enable it. I bet you that's what it was. Okay. That makes more sense. But yeah, 12-inch Moose Dream, $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. I really do appreciate that. If I could get J&D Harley, I could end my my P-Hub sub. Absolutely. I mean, heck yeah. No, but I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you with a super chat and letting me know that it's not showing, because I obviously don't watch when I'm live, so I did not know that. So I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for the $2 too. Valkyrie Magnus for 99 super chat. Looks like me. It works. Oh, looks like me. It works now. Yeah, so it does work. Very exciting. So thank you for the $5 super chat. You know, I'm not cool enough to have these cool videos yet. I was actually thinking about making a video for tonight, but I didn't because I haven't gotten super chats in a while, and it makes so much sense as to why I haven't. So no, but I appreciate you guys a ton. So thank you very, very much. Zach Davenport in the house. I agree. This would be a cool figure. 100%. We got Chris. What's up, man? And congrats on that win once again. Hi, Bricky and Gio and X Fella saying hi to everybody. Everybody's saying hi. And Yomo doesn't understand what P-Hub is. You know what, man? Just make sure your girl's
just
not home
Google it
and try it out. But yeah. Anyways, oh, he's kidding. So I could have kept my mouth shut.
You'll leave this stream.
Anyways, moving on before my wife watches the show and I get in trouble.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's stop sharing there. So I do want to talk about one more figure before we get to top or bottom segment, and then we are going to go into our main topic. And we got a bunch of games, guys, like I mentioned before. Hopefully Aaron is making his way here. He should be here by now, but it's all good, Aaron. I love you, man. Let's see. Back here, we are going to present. Whoop. Nope, not that. All right. So I don't collect these figures from Mondo, but I will say that every Mondo figure that has come out recently or been like, you know, announced, I'm like, wow, like the paint applications look phenomenal, at least in the pictures. I haven't really, I think I've seen Wolverine in person, but like for all these other ones, like I think it was Rogue and Cyclops, like the paint applications just look amazing. I mean, just really, really good and makes me want to buy them. I told myself that I'm not going to buy any until the Spider-Man ones, which were teased, until they come out, because I could see them doing like a Doc Ock and everything and all that. And of course, you know, Hano from, you know, Hot Toys, came out with like that black suit Spidey, so we know they're going to be doing some Marvel more Spider-Man stuff. But this Poison Ivy is pretty cool. I wanted to talk about this because Gio, you had was it just one Mondo or did you have a couple?
I have two now. I used to have three. I have the Batman animated series and the Joker animated series. and I was trying to get the Mr. Freeze when it came out. Well, actually, I wasn't collecting when it came out, and I was trying to find it in the.
Don't you hate
the
it when that
aftermarket.
happens?
Yeah, and
Dude,
then
like if you were just a few months earlier or something like that, it's
because it's cool. I really like the Mr. Freeze one, but then that one's sold out, and
yeah.
they did a noir version of it, but now it's not going to match with the Batman that I have and the Joker that I have, because the Mr. Freeze is like black and white, so it's like doesn't fit. Then they did the Bane one. That one
Yeah, the
looked
Bane
really
one's cool.
And then they announced this one. I know they teased her like a month ago or so, and I mean she looks cool. I like these figures, but I decided to not pursue many more of these moving forward because of all the other stuff that's coming out with Hot Toys and NR and all that stuff. With a few exceptions, like if they were to announce maybe like a Riddler, I may go after that one, that Mondo one. This one looks great, like I said here. I know some people are turned off by the joints of this. It looks like a toy, like a regular action figure. But they're actually pretty heavy. They're actually pretty good. Like if you ever held a Mondo figure, it's actually like really heavy, and you can feel like the quality. And it fits with the whole animated series aesthetic and stuff like that. Of course, I'm waiting for a Uma Thurman Poison Ivy figure, hopefully sometime soon.
Dude.
But yeah, normally maybe like a few months ago I would have tried to get her, but again, because of the other announcements and stuff, I decided not to.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like I would love, and that's why I said only Spider-Man for Mondo when those are officially announced, right? I would love to like spread out and get like, whether it's, more Mars toys or, more So-So, or go over to Mondo, but like Hot Toys is just really killing my wallet right now. As I kind of mentioned earlier, and I gotta be a little more careful, at least until the baby's born. Like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta see what's going on before I can just splurge. And then you're like, here's the thing with Hot Toys. So you're like, I'm on a stream, let's say with Wolfpack or something, and I'm like, yep, definitely getting that figure. That I'm definitely gonna go, get like maybe 50% of this Ahsoka line. And then all of a sudden it's like artisan. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna go 50%. And then people look at you like, well, you said you're gonna get this line. And it's like, well, I didn't know they're gonna put out like 80 freaking announcements in the next 2 months. Like, my bad. But I planned on getting that. Yes. But then, so when it goes to like these Mondo figures, I would love to get, because I liked the animated series. I really did growing up. And I did see that Mr. Freeze. I thought about snatching him off of eBay, but again, just announcements. Yeah.
But even the price of these Mondo figures they're pretty up there. That's another deterrent there, because
this one's what, 210, 220?
210 is the I think the exclusive one. I believe the other one is like 195 or something.
Okay.
Like the
dude,
like
I love this kissing head sculpt.
Oh yeah, that's so for
cool.
the timed
exclusive, edition accessory, exclusive timed edition accessories.
Because they have the other ones like the I think the Bane, cool. I think it was like 240 for the exclusive one. So that's like Hot Toys almost right there, right?
Yeah.
And then the Cyclops
was up there too, right?
That too was pretty pricey there as well.
Cyclops though.
And you know what? For like figures with these types of paint applications, I don't mind all the joints. I really don't. I think it looks badass like this.
Well, see, that's the thing is, because it's like it kind of pulls you back to the figures you had when you were a kid, right?
Right, exactly.
Because it looks so much like those.
Well, and then like a higher
quality.
Yeah, and then like a 1/6 scale feels like the same size as it was like when I was a kid. Like those smaller.
Yeah. That's one of the great things about these, I think. But like, man, because I want to get this.
Yeah,
I want to get this so badly.
Yeah,
but like, I just passed on Lion-O, and it hurts my heart.
Yeah,
and I don't have any of the Batman line. Like,
man,
I don't have because I saw Batman, and I really don't. I don't like the way he looks. He doesn't look right to me.
Okay.
And it's something. I think it's just something about the way he's designed. Like it's
Sure.
hard to make that look good in toy form. You know.
Sure.
So it's.
Dude, you know what they should do next though? The Gargoyles. You guys remember that show? I think Mondo would kill the Gargoyles, man.
I think they might have said something about that. I could be wrong. I
thought
I
heard something about that too, but I'm not 100% sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That would.
But it might not be for a while if they
tempting.
do.
That would be very tempting for me.
Yeah, because they teased. I know they teased Clayface, so they teased him.
Yep, I saw that.
Bigger, and then I know you know about the Spider-Man and the Venom and stuff like that.
Yep.
And
dude, that's going to be amazing. Can you imagine a Dr. Octopus?
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to do that.
Like that is like,
oh man,
yeah, I'm sure they're going to start doing that. Yeah,
that's
that'll
like,
be sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Real quick, let's check in with the chat real quick. We got Justin, how you figure? Member for 4 months, Bugle 6. Let's go. Good to see you in here, man. Check out over on his channel. He's doing some really cool stuff with movies, figures, and of course he's on Sneak Peek with oh my goodness, Evil Sneaker. I don't know how Evil Sneaker, of course, is a phenomenal guy too. Yeah, just my Wolfpack buddy.
That Obi-Wan Kenobi looking motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's on with him on Sunday nights as well. I believe at 8 o'clock Central Time. So go check Justin out over there. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Everyone just kind of saying hi to Justin. And everybody else. Let's see. Just check and make sure I'm up to date here. Wait, Brick, you're having a baby. OMG, congrats. Yeah, my 3rd one, man. My 3rd one. So it is very exciting. It's very exciting. I have it. So my oldest is 7. My youngest right now is 4, going to be 5 in November. So there's kind of a gap. I was the youngest by 4.5 years. So I kind of had that gap too, but yeah, very excited. 3 boys in the house. NECA Gargoyles line is great. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are really cool. I'm about to start watching Gargoyles. It looks cool. Dude, Gargoyles is sweet, man. I always wanted them to do a live action movie, but I know if they did, they'd probably like ruin it. But we'll see. I ordered Mondo McCready, shipped 8/6, still not got. Wow. Really? Wow, that's like a month. That's scary. Have you checked into it at all? Man, good luck with that. Everybody's saying congrats. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And real quick, we got the Jedi Knights watching the house. What's up, everyone? Thank you, Jedi, for being here. I know him and I have been talking not only about figures every day, but we also talk about football, and we are extremely excited. We're both Packer fans, so Packers open up Friday night in Brazil against the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm so excited for football. It's gonna be great. Moose Stream saying he's checking now, no answer. So not good.
Teddy Graham,
man. But thank you, Graham, for being here. Hopefully, you kind of arrived just on time because there's not a lot of news, but we got a lot of games. We're gonna have some fun, guys. And I'm gonna message Aaron here in a minute, see if he's still gonna be on his way. Let's see here. But yeah, any last thoughts on this Poison Ivy? I think Gio, you said you want them to do a Uma Thurman, right?
Yeah. Well, not for Mondo, but yeah. I think Jazz Inc. said that they're gonna work on her soon. I don't know if Hot Toys is gonna do Uma Thurman, although they did tease George Clooney, Batman, and Robin, but who you know what happened.
Part of me thinks that maybe not right away, maybe not anytime soon, but part of me thinks that they're gonna start getting more into these villains as they're seeing other companies do so.
I hope so.
And how us as collectors really are excited about it, because if they just keep doing, Batman after Batman after Batman, which is cool, but like, I want the villains and to add to my Batman. I think they're starting to kind of see that, and obviously there's license and money and everything involved, but that's for them to figure out and for me to just buy, right? So hopefully. One Adam 12. Thank you so much for the super chat. $2 super chat saying congrats, Brick. I appreciate you as always. Thank you, sir. I'm coming for that title. Just want you to know that. Even if I got to work my way up the ranks, I'm coming for it. All right. So let's stop sharing there. So guys, I did message Aaron. We can do top or bottom without him. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure he was still coming because we have another segment called Brick by Brick. That is a new segment. Don't know if I'm going to keep that name. I'll explain more what that is in a minute. Again, we got a giveaway later at the end of the stream. I think I'm going to do it. If we can stay at 30 in-house by the end of the stream, I will do the take it or leave it. So we got 30 in the house right now. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. We are going to go ahead and hit the top or bottom segment a little early today because we got a lot to kind of do. Not really a lot to talk about, but a lot to do. So let's go ahead and hit that top or bottom. Oh, Chris saying top or bottom. What kind of game did I just stumble into? Yeah, so I have a top or bottom shirt that I wear, and a lot of people kind of say, huh? Because they don't watch the show. So, if you guys want some of those shirts just to have some fun, let me know. But yeah, the top or bottom. So, top or bottom is a really fun game that we play every episode of the Bugle Sticks. Sometimes I have 3 different top or bottoms, 2. Usually I have 2, but tonight I only have 1. And I will go ahead and present it. I'm kind of really excited for the new, give me 1 second here, guys. I'm so sorry. For the new Tim Burton film, Beetlejuice. And I wanted to do a top or bottom based on Tim Burton films. Kind of because the new Beetlejuice comes out this week, and I think I'm seeing it Saturday with Jedi Night's Watch, so should be a lot of fun. But I picked 8 movies, or I guess this is 10 movies from Tim Burton. Obviously, there are more like Alice in Wonderland and some other ones, but I picked like the 10 ones that like stuck out for me, and I try to make this as hard as possible for you guys. Now, top or bottom, basically, you pick all the top or all the bottom. And if you pick top, bottom never existed. If you pick bottom, top doesn't exist. I know I got 2 Batman movies, but they can kind of be their own movie too. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with X-Man. Mr. X-Man Supreme. Are you a Tim Burton fan?
I like Tim Burton a lot. Okay. I like his weirdness.
Yeah.
Like
I love his style, man. Like his style is just.
Oh yeah. Like when I moved back into this town, there were 2 apartments I was looking at, and one of them had like the black and white checkerboard flooring in the living room. I was like, oh, I want that one.
Yeah.
But it just didn't work out. But oh yeah, Tim Burton is awesome, fucking revolutionary at his time.
Oh yeah.
When he started out. I am curious how Batman Returns when he doesn't even show up in the first place. But we won't dive too far into that. But
well, you don't wait, what now? We got to dive in.
Well, because if I pick the bottom, it's almost like it's like a catch-22 because Batman can't return if he never showed up.
Okay.
Like, what's that all about? What's that?
I got you. But
poking holes in your logic, Brick.
Now hold on.
Change the name of the movie.
Okay, the name could change, but the movie will still be there. But I actually saw Returns first, and it still makes sense. Like I feel like you don't really have to see the first movie. I mean, you do if you're a fan, right? Because it's like, oh, you gotta see the first movie. But as a story, like you don't really. I don't.
Oh yeah, no, they don't relate at all.
Yeah,
no.
So
let's see.
So which one you going for here?
Freaking Star Wars fans always watch stuff backwards. Let's see. Here's the thing, man. You suck. All right, because Batman Returns, I have often considered to be my favorite Batman movie. for obvious reasons. And when you look at the rest of the lineup, Sleepy Hollow's awesome. That was a fun little tale, and Christina Ricci is always great.
Yeah.
Charlie and Chocolate Factory, yeah, I can take it or leave it. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, though.
Yeah.
Come on, man, the Big Shoe Dance. Watching the sunrise with the dinosaurs. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And then you got Edward Scissorhands, which. But I gotta, because I love Big Fish.
Yeah, it's a great
Fish
movie.
is so good, and I love just the evilness of Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, dude, Sweeney Todd. I love Sweeney Todd. I think it's an A+ movie, but I always have to have subtitles on because those accents are thick. So like I always have to, and when you turn on subtitles, that movie just is so much better because you actually know what the story, like what they're talking about. For me, personally. But yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the bottom.
Okay.
Based solely on Batman Returns.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
it's my favorite Batman movie as well. So
yeah, I watch it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it because it's like it's like kind of based around the villains. You know what I mean? Like it's a villain.
Oh
movie.
yeah.
And I love that. The opening scene with like the Christmas, I guess it's not opening, but like with like the tree lighting, I love that. That's one of my favorite like superhero movie scenes of all time.
Well, that's the thing about this is that at this point he'd already proven himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they let him do what he wanted to do with the story. And it was so great. And this movie here informed a lot going forward with the animated series and everything else.
Yeah,
like this was the Penguin. This was the first one we had, this Penguin, and this became the Penguin for the next few years, in animated form. And that Catwoman took a few cues kind of from this one, but
when I think if the Tim Burton movies never existed, I don't think Nolan's films would have existed.
No, likely not.
Just because I think they wanted to go back to that darker kind of street level. Well, this wasn't as street level as Nolan's films, right? But like not so goofy, you know what I mean? So kid friendly.
Yeah.
But so you're saying bottom.
Bottom, yeah, I gotta go bottom.
Gio, what do you think?
Okay, so I'm just gonna go through each movie.
That's 100%, Chris. 100%. But it gets people to stay and watch because they're like, what is this?
Right. So let's start with the first Batman movie, right? So we have Michael Keaton, Tim Burton, the style that we already know, kind of dark style, and he has a specific way of the way that he shoots, and it's the tone of the movie. So all of them are kind of similar, and they're good. You can tell when it's a Tim Burton movie, with a few exceptions. There are a few exceptions, but Batman, of course, my favorite character, just overall in general. Doesn't matter the iteration, just Batman. So of course, it's on there, on that list, on the top list there. But there's some other movies in there, and there's some other movies at the bottom. Sweeney Todd, while it has Snape and Borat and Johnny Depp,
Snape and Borat, who would have thought?
I wasn't a big fan of this movie. I'm not. I won't say that I hate musicals, but I'm not really a huge fan of musicals. There have been some that I did enjoy, but when it's a musical film, it's already going to lower it for me as far as anticipation levels. I did watch this in theater because I was curious. It's a Tim Burton musical film with Johnny Depp and all these actors, and it looked like it was dark, just like Tim Burton style. And there was stuff that was in it that I enjoyed that was very Tim Burton-esque, but did not like the movie overall. I saw it once in the theater and haven't seen it again. Big Fish, we have Ian McGregor. Great storytelling in this. It's a fun movie. It's just the script, just the story of this particular movie is the strongest suit. This one is not too much Tim Burton-esque like others, which is definitely quite different. and I really enjoyed this one. Mars Attacks. It's a little bit of Tim Burton-esque in there, but with a little bit more of the humorness in there,
Yeah.
and a lot of weird stuff going on in this movie. It's a lot of fun. Jack Nicholson playing all these couple characters, and he's hilarious in it. It's just a fun movie as well. Ed Wood, solid movie as well. I've seen that movie once. It was good. I don't necessarily feel like I need to rewatch it.
Sure.
But good, solid movie. So that's the top. The bottom, of course, we have Batman Returns, which is a great film. I think I enjoy it or like it just a little more than the first one.
Okay.
Mainly because we have the whole Christmas thing that Tim Burton was able to mix the whole Batman darkness, again, Burton-esque style with Christmas and the villains, with the Penguin, Catwoman, and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. We have what's the guy's name? Is it Shrek? Is that the guy's name from?
Max Shrek. Yeah.
What's the? I can't remember the actor's name now.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. Right. The scariest character in that movie.
He was so awesome.
So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed this movie a lot, and I used to watch it multiple times when I was younger. So definitely at the bottom there. Sleepy Hollow, great film. I like the style of it being kind of like horror Halloween, a dark, set in the I forgot what it was, 1800s or something, or late 1700s. So I really like this movie. I saw this in the theater and I was blown away with it. It's probably top maybe 25, 30 films of all time for me, Sleepy Hollow. So it's definitely there at that bottom list for now. And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I did not like. So again, I saw that movie once in the theater, haven't seen it since. So I can go without that one. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I remember loving this when I was a little kid. I don't think I've seen it as an adult, but I know I really liked it when I was younger.
Same. I have not seen it as an adult, but I remember watching it a couple times.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's kind of like the storytelling, like as far as like the fun components of the storytelling of the movie. It's kind of familiar to Big Fish, so they're kind of like connected in that way. It's not very dark like the other Tim Burton movies, but it's definitely different, and I did like this movie. And then Edward Scissorhands, it's a different type of take there. Again, very Tim Burton-esque. We have Johnny Depp here. A lot of these other actors are in there that were great and everything. I've seen this movie a couple times. I wouldn't say it's amongst the best Tim Burton movies for me, but it's definitely good, and I totally see the appeal for a lot of people.
Sure.
For this, and it is good. I wouldn't say that it's not a bad movie or anything. But ultimately, I am going to pick bottom because it has Batman Returns as Sleepy Hollow and the other movies that I mentioned, and the top, as I mentioned, it has Batman and Sweeney Todd didn't like I said, but there's just more movies that I enjoyed more throughout the years. They're at the bottom than at the top.
Sure.
So that's why I'm going to stick to bottom for that.
Sure. I made the biggest mistake of my life, and the whole thing that got me to do this was because the second Beetlejuice movie is coming out, and I did not put Beetlejuice on here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I did that.
Which one would you?
I probably would have.
Out?
I probably would have put it over Mars Attacks.
Okay.
But
that would have made it so much more difficult.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go with bottom because Batman Returns is my favorite Batman movie, and I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I love all three Wonka movies. I sometimes the original is my favorite, sometimes the new one's my favorite. Whatever one I'm watching, that's the one I like. And Edward Scissorhands is top 5 film of mine, without a doubt. I love Edward Scissorhands. I mean, my top 5 films, because I always say this, is no specific order. Remember the Titans, Jurassic Park, Edward Scissorhands, Interstellar, and Braveheart. Like I love all 5 of those movies.
That's a list.
It's a list, baby. But yeah, those are, Edward Scissorhands is definitely going to help me picking the bottom. So I have to pick the bottom. But Sweeney Todd and some of those movies up there are definitely a lot of fun too. But I grew up just being a huge Tim Burton fan. So thanks for playing this, guys. It looks like we had kind of a mix, mostly bottom, but a couple people saying top there. So glad we could have some fun here. But
I'm
let's go ahead.
curious because you mentioned your top 5. Gio, what are your top 5 movies?
Don't say it, Gio. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Why?
It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So I won't.
No,
say
not yet.
anything.
Not yet. We'll do
Okay.
it. We'll do it after. We'll do it after.
Okay.
I'm sorry, X-Men. But basically, his list is movies. So I don't want to I don't want to know the answer without. You know what I mean? That's why I brought up to you. Like, I still don't know what your favorite movie is, and we talk all the time.
Oh yeah. No, spoilers. Yeah. Right.
So Moose Dream saying Dark Knight's the best, and when it comes to like, to me, best film, like as a film, is probably the best Batman. Like when you talk about like choreography and everything, but when it comes to like my favorite, you know what I mean? Like it's Batman Returns. I grew up on that movie. I just yeah. I mean they're both rewatchability, but like I just, for me as a kid, Batman Returns is just and it stuck with me. But yeah, Dark Knight as like a film is probably the best film.
It's funny you say that, Moose, because that's where I keep going between. Because sometimes I'll think, yeah, Batman Returns is my favorite Batman movie, but then on other days it's probably going to be The Dark Knight because Heath Ledger, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That guy it was not the Joker we thought we wanted, but it was a Joker we needed. You know, that was incredible. You can't top that performance lightly. It's
well, I mean, you know, Jared Leto got close, right? So I mean, come on.
Okay, I'll give Leto his props. You know, I mean, he, props to the Juggalos, but
I'm just messing with
freaking that guy. Oh gosh.
Well, Aaron should be on any minute now. I would love to get started on the main topic of the show, and then we'll play a couple more games, a giveaway, and what means the most, of course, at the end of the show. But it's the best yet to come. So we've had a lot of announcements. We've had a lot of teases. We've had a lot of releases. Hot Toys has been around for a long time, longer than I have been collecting. Actually did a video, a little bit of history on that. And no, I did not know the history of Hot Toys. I did my own research and I made a video of it and had fun doing it. Oh
yeah, that was a cool video. I like that a lot.
Oh, thank you. But you know, I do want to talk about what's to come though. Like, this is a really good, strong year for Hot Toys. If you think about it, not only are we getting some major cool lines like Ahsoka, and in my opinion, across the Spider-Verse, and I think we're getting a lot more Deadpool Wolverine figures. You know, we even have the artists and stuff, right? So like a lot has been going on with Hot Toys in the last 12 months. And but I don't think that's the best yet. I think we got some stuff coming. I would like to think, for example, we're getting a new Xenomorph. I would like to think that we're getting some more RoboCop stuff, even, or like Terminator stuff. I think a lot of cool shit is coming our way that we didn't really expect. Batman villains. You know what I mean? Like, I see that. And I do want to pull this up real quick from Collector Joey, of course. I want to give him his props. He put this together. I did put one together for just July a few episodes back that we had a lot of fun with. It was like ridiculous how many announcements came in July. I mean, just I was super. July was like the biggest month of announcents that I've ever seen. It's pretty much a little over a third of this list was July.
Yeah.
It was. I'm going to say the word twice now, even though I never say it. Bonkers. But this is as of 8:30, which I don't think any other Hot Toys have been announced unless I missed something, just, you know, since I've been on the show. But we've had a lot of really cool announcements. We had the DeLorean from Back to the Future 3, you know, Black Manta. We've had some stuff. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is from World of Warcraft, right? Or or am I wrong?
I think
I'm
it's
wrong.
League of Legends. I think.
League of Legends. That makes
I
more
think
sense
so,
because
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
We got Han Solo. We have some Spider-Man. We had a few cool Spider-Man stuff this year. Of course, more from the Ahsoka line. And I mean, just the Artisan Jack Sparrow, just a lot of really, really cool stuff. And we got a lot of stuff that can still be announced, or I'm sorry, released this year. Once again, shout out to Collector Joey for making this. I'm taking this off of his Facebook page, so go check him out. Copper Drop guy does a lot of stuff for the community and stuff like this on his Instagram and Facebook. So go check him out. But yeah, I mean, just a lot of cool, and not only are we getting cool stuff, but we're getting like stuff that's way different, like a Droidica and the Hano line, Artisan, like I brought up before. It's crazy what Hot Toys is doing. We got night lights. I mean, they're doing a bunch of crazy shit. And I mean, yeah, what are you guys on this list on the announcements? Let's start with that. X-Man, I'll start with you. What are you most looking forward to out of these announcements from this year?
Oh, hands down, it's gonna be that nice, shiny, golden boy Wolverine right there.
With this one
From
here?
the movie, man. Yeah, that's top for me. Like I'm glad that this came out when it did, because everything else comes out now, I'm not worried about it so much. Because this is the pinnacle for me. This is it for me. As far as they'll probably have other like versions of him, which that'll be problematic. But at least this is out of the way now, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But I've got like 15 of these figures on order.
Whew. Yeah, I you know what? I'm close to that. I'm close to that. And even if I don't have them pre-ordered yet, there's a lot that I plan on getting. Like, I want to go all in on this Deadpool line. I liked the movie a lot. I had so much fun with Deadpool and Wolverine. And I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan. I don't want to act like I am, but I have a lot of fun with his movies. And to have, to see Wolverine come back, Hugh Jackman come back as Wolverine, and X-23, hopefully we get a figure of her.
I want her.
Gambit. It's just, there's a lot of cool stuff in this movie, and that I hope we get. The Artisan line, I mean, I got probably at least half, if not more than half, of the Artisan figures pre-ordered. I do have a couple that, because of stuff that we've already talked about, that I'm not going to beat the, the bush or whatever. There are a couple Artisan figures that I plan on canceling. So if anybody's interested to take my order, it is the Luke Skywalker and the Loki. So let me know. Just message me on Instagram and maybe we can make something work or whatever. But let me know if you guys are into that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Gio, what are you looking forward to the most?
Darth Sidious is one of them. That was one of my fantasy figures that I did on my show, and it was realized. So I was glad for that one, because I wasn't expecting him to at minimum next year, and we got it in sometime in May, I think. Darth Maul 2.0, because I missed out.
Sure.
And I've always wanted that Darth Maul, specifically from the Phantom Menace, because I know they have the other ones, right?
This one looks
Clone
good.
Wars. And I was waiting.
Good.
I was waiting. I was like, they're gonna do a Darth Maul 2.0. I'm sure of it. And sure enough, they did announce a Darth Maul 2.0. So I was excited for him, even though a lot of you guys already have him. But he looks amazing. So he was.
No, you did it right. You did it right, because this is the 2.0 that did it right. Like, this is so much better.
It looks amazing. Han, I needed a Han. Not necessarily from Return of the Jedi, but I needed a Han, so I'm excited that I'm finally gonna get a Han Solo. And there's some other ones. I mean, I wanted some stormtroopers too, some like OT stormtroopers, and they announced those Death Star environments ones, so I got a couple of those. So I already got those there. And then of course we have the Luke Skywalker Dark Side, even though I'm not really familiar with the source.
Sure.
But I thought it looked cool, and it's different, it's unique, it'll stand out in my collection. So I was excited for that one too.
Yeah. I still kind of want to keep that one because of the story behind that. And it's the first Artisan Luke Skywalker, but 2024, man.
Yeah, and it's funny, and it's funny because it's like it's the year that has the least amount of movies because of the strikes last year, so it kind of pushed everything, or a lot of it was pushed, and we're getting the most a lot more characters or figures from like different sources from the past, like a lot of this Legends Star Wars figures that maybe we normally wouldn't have gotten had they not pushed the some of those releases for those movies and things that they could actually pull from. So that was good. Of course, I like this Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine, the deluxe, the yellow one. So I'm excited for that one too.
And you won that, correct?
And I won that
one.
Yeah.
You won the collector's edition, the standard, right?
Yeah.
So congrats again to that.
Yeah. Though,
thank you again to Collector Zone.
Yes, definitely. So I'm excited for that one too. It's like, oh, that's going to be my Wolverine. That's going to be my Wolverine there. And let me see if I can see some other ones there that I can't really tell. The Phoenix, Joker, Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't thinking that the Hot Toys was gonna make him at all, and then I wanted the in art, but I just didn't want to do the whole $1,000 plus
thing.
Yeah. But it looked great, so I was like, okay, well, I just can't do that. And then they announced this out of nowhere, and so I'm glad for that one too.
Yeah, I've got the Joker, the Phoenix Joker pre-ordered. I'm gonna keep that one. I've got the Spider-Man pre-order, Jack Sparrow. I mean, I'm super excited for that whole artisan line.
Yeah,
it's crazy how the artisans are doing, like,
dude,
because you've got like some of them, obviously most of them have the sculpted option, which are really good.
Yeah.
Like in some cases, like Loki, I think the sculpted Loki is better.
I'm hearing a lot of people saying that. And that's why I'm kind of okay letting go of that artisan, because one, I'm not the biggest Loki fan, right? He's cool, but like I'm not the biggest Loki fan. And if the sculpted one's coming out that good, like why not save like over $100?
Mm-hmm.
But the one I'm most looking forward to seeing or getting is Black Widow. I'm very excited for Black Widow and even Scarlet Witch, but I would say Black Widow and Jack Sparrow are the two I'm most looking forward to, because I don't have a Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Oh, and then Chewie, because I don't have
Chewie.
I didn't have a lot of those OT character figures, right? I got Luke from the Mandalorian, so I got him. He was like the first pre-order that I ever did.
Man.
So I kind of like covering that for the Mandalorian Luke and Return of the Jedi, because it kind of have the same type of look, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm covering that, and then I needed a Han, which we got this announcement this year. Chewie announcement this year.
Perfect.
I need Leia. I definitely need Leia. I need an Obi, and the Obi one that I'm only willing to pull the trigger on is either from A New Hope, Alec Guinness, or a Padawan, Obi-Wan.
Yeah, man.
Those are the ones that I'm waiting for.
I'm so freaking disappointed that they have not announced that Kenobi yet from Phantom Menace. Like, come on.
Yeah, you gotta wonder what they're waiting for, right?
Man, you're gonna give us a huge tease and give us a Darth Maul 2.0, which is cool, and a Droideka. Like, can we get some more?
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Like,
so come on.
And
real
then,
quick, I do want to. Oh, go ahead, Gio, and then I want to check in with the chat.
Just very quickly, I was very tempted with that battle damage Darth Vader figure.
Yeah.
I was very tempted on that one, but then I saw the leak about the potential dark side.
I know. Yeah.
Anakin artisan figure. So I didn't
that's happening. It's got to. Yeah. But let's check in with the chat. I'm having a little bit of Wi-Fi issues as it's showing on here. So if you guys are noticing that, I don't know why tonight is the night. But Giovan saying, can I count the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy as one movie? Because that's my favorite. Yes, you can. That's my favorite trilogy. So you definitely can. I'm good with that. Obviously, the best is yet to come. This is the best time ever to be involved in 6 scale. Yeah, I agree, Moose Dream. It's definitely the best time. I came in a little over 2 years ago, and at least with history that I did some research and some friends that I've talked to, this is definitely a time to be a collector, a time to be in the hobby, and it's crazy.
And I think Moose has been collecting for a while, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
So I think he would know, right? I mean, if this is the best year
For sure.
of all these years that he's been collecting, so that should definitely say something. And the year's not even done yet, so we got like 4 months.
Especially when you look at all the technology advancements that have happened in the last 2 years, right? Like they did a lot of stuff in the last couple of years to up the game, which is just crazy to think about.
Geovan saying Dark Empire Luke, Revan, Balin, and Wolverine are the only ones on this list I'm getting for sure, but will not deny the sheer amount of awesome that has been announced. No way one can get them all. No way.
Right.
There'll be somebody that gets them all, and but not this guy. Yeah, I need that Artisan Anakin. I missed on that Artisan Anakin, and that's like the one figure you don't want to miss on.
Another hashtag.
Man, Artisan Joker. I've got the Imposter one. The Imposter one.
Oh yeah, the Imposter Joker. That one's actually it came out of nowhere, and I'm excited for him, and I already paid him off.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I'm waiting for him. So,
man,
I want to say real quick. I want to take a chance to pull a mic because we got this Wolverine coming out.
Yep.
And we've got this Widow coming out, and I've been for the last couple of years having this dream display where I want to replicate this.
Ooh, dude, let me put you up real quick.
Captain America.
Yeah, dude, that's
9.4
too. Nice.
Yeah, dude. I've been wanting to replicate this because I've loved this cover forever, and I went on friggin' Sideshow, and I got myself this to go with it.
Ooh, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a little glary, but
man, that's nice.
Nice.
That's cool. I need to get some more like art prints and pictures because dude, it really does make a difference in the room. I've got a Venom back here. I got a Black Widow, Supergirl. I've got some other posters too, but I just don't have the space for the wall. But definitely fun.
And X-Men, there would be Hot Toys. Those 3 for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know you have the Hono, right? You have the Hono one.
I have the Hono Wolverine. And you know what though? I was thinking about it. If they keep going down with Hono, like if they make Cap, which they're probably going to make Cap, they're making Thor. They've already put out, Iron Man. If they do a Black Widow, like a classic Black Widow, then for sure I'll want to get those as well and just keep going down with it.
Yeah.
Like I've got Endgame Cap, and that's going to be my cap for this display.
Man,
dude. And it's going to be. I'm super excited about it.
I am wondering why not that I'm waiting for this, but I'm wondering why Hono hasn't announced that Thor that they teased like last year, and they've announced.
Yeah, I've been wondering that too, and I've heard people mention that maybe it's.
I heard that the announcement's coming soon.
But like.
Yeah, I heard that announcement, the official announcement, is going to be coming soon. Whether it's this week, next week, or this, this month, I don't know. But I heard from some guys that for a couple of announcements. Yeah,
we'll see. Several announcements already, but not that one. I wonder
right?
Why,
yeah, and he was teased with Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like right up front. It's crazy. Like there's so much that's out now. Like they made a whole other Wolverine already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 12-inch Moose Dream saying, I've been collecting action figures hardcore since 1998. That's awesome.
Damn.
Man, 1998.
That's got to be a crazy collection.
Breaking my toys and smacking them together and all that stuff. And I was like 9. Yeah, he also says he has the Artisan Anakin coming. Congrats.
98. Dude, 98. I was joining the Navy in 98. And friggin' and I took all my childhood toys and I kept them, and I had like a whole garage just full of all the the little card backed Star Wars figures and stuff. And
yeah,
I had the Millennium Falcon and a whole bunch of other like Batman and everything else.
That's awesome.
It was
I do.
crazy.
I
My
miss those
garage
times. Like you ever see those like even Pokemon cards? Like you see those reels that people make, and it's like watching myself, open up, like watching my kid self open up Pokemon cards back in the day, and they're just like, cool, and they smack them down and just throw them, and you're like,
Yeah.
no. I love that stuff, man. Like if only you knew. If only you knew. I mean, I never got that like Charizard that like everybody goes for. So I had a Charizard, but not like the Charizard. But I had some good stuff, man. I had like some good cards that I know would be worth a little something. But what's up, Ash Chase? I just want to say what's up to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, sir. But yeah, we pretty much caught up with the comments, but I mean, we also have like figures like the Across the Spider-Verse line is, I think that's more like between like now because of Spider-Man 2099 and like March of next year. So we probably won't get all of them this year. But that's a line I'm really looking forward to. That Spider-Punk, I think you guys already know this and some people in the chat, but that Spider-Punk is one of my most anticipated figures. That figure looks great from Across the Spider-Verse. And
Yeah.
I mean, we have like the Artisan line, like we talked about, the Ahsoka line, just a lot of really good stuff coming out just this year alone. And the Venom from the video game, that ginormous figure, which thank God mine's already paid off. Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to be announced at some point within the next couple months. I would hope, because I think his window is open. But yeah, just a lot of cool stuff going on with Hot Toys and announcements. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I think you guys were talking about the villains that we're seeing Catwoman. I could easily see us getting a Catwoman announcement, maybe by the end of the year. Maybe beginning of next year, but I could see it coming like soon. And now, obviously, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just like, kind of half hoping, right? But like business wise, like it would be a good time to announce it, get your shit together, announce it. And I mean, if they were like 50-50 on it, they're for sure like 80, 90, 100%. Like it's like now we have to. So
well,
go ahead,
they're
Gio.
gonna do it just to be a pain in my ass.
Yeah,
because I've been saying this whole time, right? Like fucking Yost is doing it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Hot Toys have been sitting on it.
And it looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks great.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting that Catwoman for Jazz Inc. So Hot Toys, I don't know if you're gonna try to announce it before Jazz Inc.
They need if they want. I mean, they don't need to because everyone's gonna get the Hot Toys one no matter what, right? But like if they want to sell more, even more, it would be good to announce it now.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Jazz Inc. announces it before Hot Toys. I think I may end up sticking with Jazz Inc.
Sure.
Unless the price is like absolutely ridiculous, that it's not what they mentioned before, right?
Right,
but,
right. And I could see that too. But like if Hot Toys did it, it would just be one figure for like probably $335 or something like that, right? Or maybe $315 or whatever, depending on the accessories.
I want that base. That
hello,
what is it called?
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, that one base.
Hello there. No, not hello there.
Is it hello there?
Oh yeah. Well, it says hello there, and then she broke it and it says hell here now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. So that one, I really want.
That'd be cool. But real quick, 12-inch Moose Dream with another $2 super chat. I have literally thousands of action figs, all scales. Dude, I gotta see a picture or something.
That's gotta be impressive.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram or something and send me a pic of your collection if you can.
Like when you see a huge collection, like I can't like Justin, right? Over Australian Justin. Mm-hmm. His collection is just wow.
Mm-hmm.
Though it gives me anxiety as hell because I can't I couldn't have them all just crammed in there like just all standing up, and he's got so many figures in each case, and it's impressive, but it's just so crowded too. Like I'm impressed by the volume, but I gotta have space, man. I gotta let stuff breathe a bit.
Sure.
Geez, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. But real quick, I want to say hello to Thrawn's office, my good sir, Mike Litteris in the building. What's up, dudes? Thank you for being here. I know you're getting excited for that New York Comic-Con, as well as Collector Joey. Hello, friends. What is up, Joey? Using your photos here. Don't worry, I give you a shout out. You don't have to rewind. Yeah, definitely, guys, go check out Collector Joey and all his content. Does a really, really great job over there, which I'm sure if you guys watch me, you guys for sure watch him. So go check him out, though, for some reason, if you don't. And yeah, it's too, I was going to say it might be too big to photograph, hard to display all of it. Yeah, I understand.
That's what you said.
So yeah, I was trying to wait. I'm really excited, as you guys know, like just what Hot Toys is bringing. I mean, they're bringing the heat, they're bringing the fire. I have a feeling we're gonna get a couple announcements this week yet, maybe even in the morning. So hopefully that happens because we need some news. Even though they've put out a lot of announcements and releases and whatnot already this year, it's as a content guy, like it would be great to have something this week. but yeah, I'm really excited, and I was gonna wait to start this new game brick by brick for Aaron. I'll just do your guys' first, and if he shows up, cool. If not, then maybe we can do his at the end of the show if he ever shows up, or save it for next time. Maybe I can invite him on the next episode. So I know he's dealing with New York City traffic. So yeah, poor guy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with brick by brick. All right, and of course I left as the best yet to come on there, so you can't really see brick by brick. But again, I didn't really have a lot of time to get this segment all prepared, but I still wanted to do it because I kind of want to have fun with it. So I don't know if you guys ever see like, and no, I did not make this up. I don't really see anybody really do this in the Hot Toys game. But I definitely see people do this with like shorts where they like go out in public and they ask random people like, hey, actor wise, Tom Cruise or Will Smith? And they answer, and then let's say they say Will Smith, and they go, okay, Will Smith or John Travolta. You know what I mean? And they just keep going until like they have a rightful winner, and it's like they have like 30 seconds to a minute to like list as many things as possible. So I was like, oh, that'd be fun to kind of do with Hot Toys figures, or I kind of talk about movies on here a little bit every now and then. So movies, and kind of just have fun with that. I thought about opening up with that to kind of like loosen everybody up. And then of course, I don't have pictures for it because it'd be hard to know the future and which ones you guys choose to keep it going. But what I will do is make a cool short later with the pictures on it with you guys and put it like on Instagram or something and have some fun to kind of just, show how much fun we have here. I really wanted Aaron on here for this because I know, yes, sir, because I know he would definitely have his input, and I had a really fun one for him as well. But I'm going to start with the movie canon. So movie canon. Yeah. Got my notes. So I'm gonna movie canon is gonna be based because movie canon, his first one that I ever do with him is going to be movie based. So I don't know what this guy's favorite movie of all time is. And I'm kind of hoping I somewhat get an idea after tonight. And I want to hear it in the comments. I want to hear even on the replay. I want to from you, X-Man, from myself, and Aaron. If you pop in here, I want to hear from you. I want to hear all the hate. Like, what? He chose that over this? Like, I want to have some fun with this, guys. Like, I want to have. Like,
oh goodness!
How did you choose Lord of the Rings over Star Wars, for example? Like, like everybody has their opinion. But let's have fun. Let's be harsh. I want to have fun with it. Geo, here we go. Empire Strikes Back or Pulp Fiction?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back or Django?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back or Kill Bill?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back or Goodfellas?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back or Scarface?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back or Jurassic Park?
Oh, damn. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Alien?
Ooh.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Avatar?
So what was that?
Jurassic Park or Avatar?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Return of the Jedi?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Inception?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Dark Knight?
Jurassic Park.
Ooh, okay. Jurassic Park or Batman 89?
What was the last one? I didn't hear it.
Batman 89 or Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Batman Forever?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Iron Man, the first one?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Spider-Man 2? Toby.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Into the Spider-Verse?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Winter Soldier?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Scream?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Forrest Gump?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Return of the King?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Dune 2?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Rocky?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Fury Road?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Back to the Future?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Men in Black? Only a few more to go.
Park.
Jurassic Park or Sleepy Hollow?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Terminator?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or T2?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or Toy Story? Huh?
This
is the one he's thinking
about.
Jurassic Park.
Okay. Jurassic Park or John Wick?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park or The Matrix?
The Matrix.
The Matrix or Fight Club?
The Matrix.
All right. The Matrix.
Okay, there you go.
So,
That's a solid choice.
is that your favorite movie of all time, The Matrix?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
So there you go.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm sorry it was such a big list, but that was fun. Like
That was fine. That's
watching.
perfect.
I love just watching that and watching people like for Toy Story, like it's like Jurassic Park so quick, and all of a sudden you're like,
It's funny
because you think you know nostalgia and everything. It's crazy.
Yes, the Star Wars movies. I was like, oh,
You
fuck.
pause this for Toy Story.
Because it's like,
It's Toy Story. That's
and
if you were born if you were born like, well, I mean, you're born in the 80s too, right? So like, I mean, I think Toy Story came out in 94 and 95, right? The first one?
Yeah,
it was 95.
94.
Toy Story
Something like that.
95. Toy Story
Yeah,
95.
I mean
yeah.
that I mean, I was 6. You was 6, baby. I was 6 when that movie came out. So yeah, just man. Yeah, Brandon, welcome. Brandon, he said T2 and Jurassic Park was a hard choice for me. Man, Jurassic Park over Iron Man. Yeah, you know what? Like, I think I would have said Jurassic Park 2 for that. Ash is saying BS.
I like Iron Man, but
over Return of the King, blasphemy.
But Jurassic
Dinosaurs,
Park is
man.
Yeah, Jurassic Park is like it still holds up even now.
It does.
And
the first one's better than all the other ones. Like, it just looks better than
and
all the new ones.
That one's great from beginning to end. Even when I was younger, that one scene that they're talking about, like, should you be creating dinosaurs when they had their time on Earth?
Yeah.
Why are you that part? When I was younger, I was a little bored of it, but growing up and looking at it later, that was an interesting ass scene.
Yeah.
And so it's like, just from the beginning to end, it's a great movie. So.
And that's my favorite book of all time is Jurassic Park.
That too. I read the book too.
It's my favorite book, and I read
it's
a lot. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like part 1 and Lost World put together almost, but then there's also a sequel to the book with some of that stuff. It's really good. But I love this comment because this one surprised me. I'm not saying I like Dark Knight more than Jurassic Park. Like I told you earlier, Jurassic Park is like top 5 favorite movie of mine, which I mentioned before. But like with you being in Chicago recently and looking up all the film, you know, where they shot some footage and stuff, I thought like Dark Knight was going to be like beat out Jurassic Park.
Dark Knight is top 10, but I think Jurassic Park is top 5.
Man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's cool. Matrix is number 1 though. I'm glad I finally know that. Like, I've been on your show so many times. You ask us the questions and all that stuff. So I was like, I have a feeling I've got like a few of them on this list, And then a few that I wasn't really sure, like how deep into movies I wanted to go, like Goodfellas and stuff like that. But like, I was like, I want to know. I want to know. Just wanted to know. So
Yeah, I like a lot
fun.
of them. A lot of the movies that you mentioned, I really enjoyed, and they were like some of them were like top 20.
Yeah.
But you know, when you put between one versus another one, it's kind of like, well, I would still prefer that one.
Yeah, I only said Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. I was kind of hoping that you'd keep saying Empire until we got to Return of the Jedi, just to have like that Star Wars beef.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's cool. It's cool. Matrix over everything else. Yeah. Yomo agrees.
Yomo knows.
See,
I don't think I've said Jurassic Park as much as you just did in my life.
Dude, that I didn't realize how annoying that was until I started saying. I was like, man, I hope y'all's ears are fine. Like Jurassic Park, like, man.
And then the beat drops. Yeah. And then the bass comes in.
I bet comes in to make a beat. Man, the government would actually choose creating Jurassic Park over solving world hunger. So maybe not much of a joke. My gosh.
Okay.
We are working on mammoths
over Jurassic Park, except the sequels. Okay. I can see. No, the only I was just gonna say the only one I can see not over Jurassic Park is Attack of the Clones. That's just my opinion.
I mean, this is Crosshair right here. Come on, look who you're talking to.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
dude, like,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, because with Star Wars, for me, it's the collective, the trilogy. You know,
I missed something.
A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. If you put them like individually against other movies, then that might change a bit.
Sure.
But yeah, that's kind of how I see it that way.
Sure. And I wasn't sure how many Marvel movies to put in there, so I just put in a few like superhero movies, you know. But they've been killing it in the last like 20, 30 years, so I had to put a few in there. But 12-inch Moose Dream, my guy, becomes a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Gave a couple super chats. YouTube member. Hopefully we see you around here more often now. Hopefully you're having fun. This is again more of a relaxed episode without too much news at all. So this is we're just winging it. So I was like, I gotta have a new segment or something, just chatting with friends, something we would do in the collecting room if we were all together and just kind of talk, man. And I'm happy you've been here the whole time and enjoying it. So thank you so much for becoming a member. It means a lot. Man, Attack of the Clones go to 2. It definitely has its good moments, in my opinion. But I think it's the weakest out of that trilogy. I love Phantom Menace is my favorite. Revenge of the Sith is a better movie. I love Phantom Menace. I just do. Anyways, I don't want to get a lot of heat from that because I know a lot of people are like Phantom Menace or Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, just my opinion. Okay. So I got one more for you, X-Man. And you know what? Depending on what's going on, I might still do errands to you guys. No, I won't. Okay. No, I won't. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, okay.
So X-Men. Oh, hold on.
Are we
having a comment?
Oh no.
I must have been reading at my list when Collector Joey became a member too. Thank you, Moose Dream, for saying that. Joey, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate you becoming a member. Me and Joey have been friends for a long time. Of course, I'm not cool with the Joey kangaroos, but you get bricks, you get little Lego guys, man. Like how sweet is that? So thank you for becoming a member and getting in on some of these perks. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with you guys the next few weeks here and more. So thank you guys, appreciate it. Let's see. Okay. He says, Joe, I got your back. Can you imagine if I just read that comment? I was like, yeah, okay. All right, guys. All right, X-Man. Your topic is figures. Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't really sure exactly what figures I should do. So I was kind of doing a little mix of some stuff. And we were talking about how, you know, best year of Hot Toys and best is yet to come and stuff like that. So I'm going to get you started here with Batman 89, of course, a 2.0,
okay.
or Kenobi Vader.
Batman 89.
Batman 89 or Artisan Black Widow.
Batman 89. Yeah.
Batman 89 or Artisan Joker.
Batman.
Batman 89 or Artisan Jack Sparrow?
Batman.
Batman or Deadpool?
Batman.
Batman 89 or Artisan Anakin?
Batman.
Batman 89 or Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine?
Wolverine.
I'm just going to say Wolverine for now. I'm not going to say from Deadpool.
Okay.
Wolverine or Ladypool?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or the Hono Wolverine?
We're going to stick with the Deadpool Wolverine.
Okay. Deadpool Wolverine or Iron Man Mark III?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or the red and blue suit Spidey?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or Spider-Punk from the Spider-Verse?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or Han Solo?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or Venom from the game?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or Artisan Wanda?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or Wolverine Days of Future Past?
I'm going to stick with the Deadpool Wolverine on that one.
Okay. Wolverine or the Hono brown suit Wolverine?
Ooh, now that's where it gets tough. Because I love me some brown suit. That's my favorite suit. I am going to stick with the Deadpool Wolverine, though.
Okay. Deadpool Wolverine or Wolverine 1973?
Oh, Deadpool Wolverine.
Okay. Wolverine or Darkseid Anakin?
Wolverine.
Wolverine or Ennard Gandalf?
Wolverine. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So that is like dude, you are super excited. You are super excited to get this Wolverine figure, man. So, So kudos, man. Like that, yeah. So it's fun to do, guys. Like I have fun. I actually have more fun watching it than I probably have fun playing with you guys, to be honest. Like if you guys read it to me or something. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's fun. Let's see if we got anybody saying anything. Gosh, some of these comments. Yeah, so you're almost saying, well, I have a feeling it's going to be straight ride with Wolverine. Pretty much. Jurassic Park or the comet never hits Earth. Do dinosaurs wait. Never hits Earth. Dinosaurs don't go extinct, and thus mammals never evolve into humans to even make effing Jurassic Park. Or does the Earth just go around and eventually humans do make dinosaurs and we are living in the past, but we saw a glimpse of the future? Well, so dinosaurs even ever existed yet? It's
hard for humans to evolve if the asteroid never hit. If the climate never changed. Could you imagine breathing the levels of oxygen they had back then?
Man.
Oh my gosh. I think that's toxic for us.
Oh man. Yeah, Wolverine over everything for this guy. Hence his name, right? Because over soon as Wolverine is, I know, I try not to say him until like middle. I wanted to throw some stuff out there. Like Ennard Gandalf is a really cool looking figure, in my opinion. I don't have him.
Oh, it's a sick figure. It's such a sick figure.
I just wanted to see if there's anything that you'd be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no. Now, the only caveat I will say, because for one reason, Wolverine is my guy. For two, Hugh Jackman has been so amazing over the last 24 years, as that character. I will say I'm ready for him to be done. I'm ready for a new guy. I'm ready for, not because I want a new guy, but I want a proper Wolverine.
Yeah.
Give me a little guy. Give me a proper little guy. Not the 4'10" guy that they put Hugh's face on in the movie. That was funny. That was cute. All right, but let's get over it now. Give me a 5 foot something Wolverine. He doesn't have to be exactly 5'3", because how are you? It's gonna be hard to do that. But give me a properly short Wolverine for the MCU, because people don't understand that's part of what makes him so cool. Is that he's a little dude that will still fuck your shit up. Like that's the whole point. So yeah, definitely get that short king in there.
Well, guys, let me know in the chat real quick, unless you guys want to go to another segment here. But Aaron's not going to be able to make it, unfortunately. But let me know if you guys want me to use Aaron's on Geo so he can get some love, since he didn't pick Dark Knight and
Wow.
Star Wars movies. This one would be villains. So this is fun.
Okay.
This one would be fun. So let me know yes or no. Just real quick, yes or no. The first one I see, and if you guys say no, I won't be butthurt. But yeah, just let me know real quick. Somebody in the comments, anybody. And then we'll do it again if you guys want us to. We got 26 in the house yet. Thank you guys for sticking around. Do it. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Thanks, Gio. I know. And then I saw Giovan. So weird. Gio. Okay. So this one was meant to be for Aaron. So some of these I'm not gonna say because there are a couple like Godzilla villains on here too, and Dragon Ball because I know he likes that. So I'll skip those ones. Okay. You ready?
Who are you starting with?
I'm going with Gio here. Sorry, X-Man. I love you.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go halfway and then switch it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna switch it. Doc. Okay. So you ready, Gio?
Yes.
Okay. Doc Ock, Green Goblin.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock or Venom.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock or Carnage.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock or Deathstroke.
Doc Ock.
Man, you know, if I keep saying Doc Ock, it's gonna Doc Ock or Penguin.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock or Kingpin.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock or Ra's al Ghul.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock or Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Thank you. Catwoman or Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze or the Riddler.
The Riddler.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to X-Man. X-Man,
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
The Riddler or Electro.
Riddler.
Riddler or Voldemort.
Riddler.
Riddler or the alien from the first Alien movie.
Riddler.
Riddler or Predator.
Riddler.
Riddler or Shredder.
Riddler.
Riddler or the Joker.
Well,
Yeah.
not to be that guy, but Joker. You know,
Joker or Freddy.
Joker.
Joker or Michael Myers.
Joker.
Joker or Craven. It's easy.
Joker.
Joker or Mysterio.
Joker.
Joker or Thanos.
Oh. How do I judge that? I'm gonna go with Joker.
Joker or Vader.
Joker.
Oh.
Wow, that was
Yep.
quicker than Thanos. Okay, and then the
yeah.
rest. So Joker wins. Would you have said Joker over Vader, Gio?
I think I would have said Vader.
Okay.
Barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
barely.
Yeah.
But then I had for Aaron, I had like Space Godzilla, Ghidorah, Destroya, Frieza, Boo, and Cell. So I was like, Joker. It sounds like that's why I put Joker earlier because I wanted to see like if he would like these villains from like because he likes Dragon Ball Z and stuff. Like if he would have chose them over the Joker. So I figured like the Joker would win a few. Obviously, it's the freaking Joker. But I was like Thanos and Vader. Like I thought Vader would be a kind of turn of events. But yeah, that was fun, guys. I appreciate you guys playing that game. Can I play in the chat? Says Moose Stream. Absolutely. If you just got type quick. Yeah. Everyone's saying do it. Yes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So yeah, we'll do that. I think like if I have Gio on again or X-Man, it's kind of like Gio how you do it, where it's like, you know, you have certain segments that you don't do for everybody every single time they're on. There's a certain people that you do. So I'll probably do that with this type of segment too. Like if somebody new on, I'll do this with them. So kind of just it's kind of fun. But
yeah.
Fun.
Oh yeah.
No better villain than Vader. Ash is
I
saying
believe we
Thanos,
just
Christian Cooper.
established that Joker is better than Vader.
Real quick, Thron's off is saying there will be another actor playing Wolverine someday, but it will be one-offs and no one will ever be good enough to make a career like you. Are you telling me that what's the guy that played Harry Potter? You're telling me he can't play Wolverine?
Oh, Danny Radcliffe.
I would like to see that actually.
It'd be cool. You know, if you buffed up just a little bit.
I think he can do it.
I think he could do it. I think he could do it.
Somebody did
But-
point out recently that Wolverine
It wouldn't
does work
be
incredibly well as a background character.
Yeah,
and I have to
for
agree
sure.
with that. Like, he doesn't need
Yeah.
to be like the focus,
right.
but yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't be no Hugh Jackman, but like I think he could pull it off to do some stuff. But all right, guys, we're heading up to 2 hours. I don't think we're gonna do a take it or leave it tonight. But we are going to go into our last segment of the night, and that is what means the most. And what that is basically, as we're signing off, we are going to be talking about the figure that means the most, or one of the figures that means the most, and give us a little background story of that figure and why it means the most to you. And then, of course, when you're done talking about that figure, then let us know what's going on over on your channel or your neck of the woods. If you're going to be on any other streams this week, let us know what's going on with you. So I'm going to start off with Geo, the movie canon, and his figure of the week, Michael Myers. What means the most?
Yeah, so sideshow figure, Michael Myers. I picked him because I'm a big fan of horror and like just Halloween in general, like the season, and the movies too, of course. You know, the movies as well. So of course I needed to have a horror figure. Now there's not that many horror figures like, you know, like Marvel and DC that have been manufactured. Hot Toys has done only a handful of them. Sideshow has done a lot more than Hot Toys has, and I mean, Michael Myers is iconic. You know, he's one of those horror figures that or characters that you think of when you think of horror. So of course I was going to have him. Now he's not my ultimate favorite horror character. He's definitely top, you know, 5 around there. But since I wasn't able to get all the other figures that I really wanted, like I don't have a Freddy, like Ghostface and things like that. But I was able to pick this one up, and this figure is actually really good. I know a lot of people are not a big fans of the sideshow figures, like the body and stuff like that, but this one's actually really, really good. And I created like a little quote unquote diorama for this one with the bush and stuff like that. And then it comes with the tombstone.
Yeah.
It comes with the pumpkin from the
Pumpkin.
1978 Halloween. Of course, the knives, the sheet. You know, when he wears the sheet, when he kills that one guy, one of the boyfriends, and then he takes his glasses and things like that. So it's a very cool figure. Like I mentioned, big horror fan, so of course I needed this representation there. A big fan of, like I said, of Halloween, just the season. Like I really like when we get to like October and stuff like that. Like that's my season. That's the best part of the year for me, and it's because of all this stuff, what happens during Halloween. And obviously, I'm not a child and trick or treating or anything like that, but I just like the whole, you know, the whole environment, I guess you can say.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Now I live in SoCal, so I don't get to experience the whole, you know, autumn season, you know, like most of you guys do. That's the only thing that's missing. I would love to be able to experience that every year during October, November, stuff like that. But that's
like
not
it
the
was.
case. Not the case in SoCal. But as long as it gets a little cool and everything, and we see you know, Halloween decorations everywhere and things like that. And so this is that representation in my 6 scale world, I guess you can say. That portion of my life is represented here in this Michael Myers figure. There's some other figures that I pre-ordered that are not released yet, like the Freddy one and the Jason and stuff like that. Yeah. And I do have a Ghostface figure that I got as third party, which is fine for what it is, but it's still not, you know, the greatest one. But yeah, so that's why I picked.
And Venom Collector does say the Sideshow Freddy Krueger is still available.
Yeah, so that one, I pre-ordered on Sideshow, so I did pre-order that one. So that one's coming, but it probably won't be till next year. I would have liked it to get him by Halloween.
Now, are you more of a Freddy or Michael Myers?
I would go Freddy.
Okay.
Because you know, Freddy, you know Michael Myers, he's a bit slow, right? So it's like you can just like run away from him. I mean, he doesn't seem to die or whatever, but I think Freddy would kill you more creatively. So that's why I would say Freddy, but
I mean,
Myers so good.
Jason beat Freddy, right? Just saying.
Well, he did, but then
Freddy got him in the end, though.
But then he
had a little wink.
He winked at him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he winked at the end, so I was okay, whatever.
Man, I haven't seen that movie in a very long time.
I watched
Freddy vs. Jason.
I watch that movie every year.
Yeah,
dude, I need to watch that this year. I have not seen that movie in so long. Yeah. Same with Alien vs. Predator. I wish they do more of that stuff. Like I heard that there's kind of like a tease, like the director or somebody wants to do a new AVP.
Oh yeah, he said that he wants to do it. If he actually will do it, who knows?
Sure.
If the studio actually decides to make it, who knows? But yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So what's going on in your neck of the woods? I know we got a lot of Halloween stuff coming. My channel, maybe your channel.
Right. Yeah. So this week on Saturday, I'm gonna do a my stream, my show, the movie show, the Met Report, the Movies, Entertainment, Television News show. It's gonna be Tim Burton themed, so I'm gonna do a non-spoiler review of Beetlejuice, since I'm watching that on Friday, I think. So I'll review that movie, and then I'm gonna do a tier list, kind of like what you did with Star Wars, Brick. You know what you did, a little tier list, but with Tim Burton movies. Nice. It may not be all of them because I don't think I've seen every single Tim Burton movie, but I've seen most of them.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. Just to where
are you gonna count Nightmare Before Christmas in there?
I am gonna count that movie because I know he didn't direct it, but he basically it was basically his baby.
He wrote it. Yep.
So
he created a lot of those.
Yeah,
clay figures or whatever you want to call them.
It's all Tim Burton. We wouldn't have that movie if it wasn't for Tim Burton. Sure. So that's why, even though he didn't direct it, but yes, I'll definitely include it in there. Yeah. And then I'm doing a popcorn bucket for Beetlejuice. So I am doing that. I have it right here. Let's see. Let me show it to you. It's in the bag, but
you have it?
Yeah. So I already have it here. It lights up.
Oh,
so it does light up right here. So you put the battery here at the bottom, and it does light up.
That's sick.
So I'm gonna give this away to Movie Canon subscriber or Instagram follower if you're watching live, and then you comment on the Instagram post.
Just send it to Yomo.
Send it to Yomo. He always wins. Yeah. I don't even know if he wants that or not. Actually, I don't know if he's.
What time is the show?
It's Saturday. Well, the show starts at 12:35 p.m. Pacific time. So
that might be when I'm seeing Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to be able to win a bucket.
Yeah. So the thing is, I do have to have a minimum number of viewers because if I only have like 5 viewers or something like that by the end of the stream, then I'm not going to give it away. Give that one away, and I'll do a Funko Pop giveaway that's Tim Burton themed, like either Edward Scissorhands or a Batman or. What's another one that I had in there? Beetlejuice. So between a certain number of viewers, I'll do a giveaway. If I get like less than like 5, then I probably won't do one at all. And then I'll just keep this. I'll just keep this for my Halloween decor. But if not, I'll give that one away. And it must have an address, with the US because I still can't. I don't know how much it would cost me to send something out of the country. So I just don't want to deal with that. But yeah, that's what I have. I'm not doing a Figures Talk show this Sunday. I'm gonna start not a new job, but I have to travel to a different office now on Monday morning. So that's my first time. So I kind of don't want to do a Figures Talk show Sunday night, so that I rest enough to deal with because I'm going into LA now for my office. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass to drive over there, but it's only twice a week, so I'm good with that, I guess, for now. But still, it'll be on a Monday, and I need to get used to that. So that's why I'm not doing a Figures Talk show. But the following week we'll come back. We'll come back on that one. But yeah, thank you, Brick, for having me on here.
For sure, thank you for hopping on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. Always fun.
Always fun with you, man. We have another what means the most, and X-Man,
All
of
right.
course, chose Wolverine.
Another sideshow figure.
Oh, there
Hey.
you go. That's the thing
Hey.
tonight.
So yeah. Now, like, if I had the Hono, I would have probably chosen that one. But I chose this guy because this is how I was introduced to Wolverine. This is how he looked. This is what he wore. This is the uniform, right? This is what everyone thinks of when they think of comic book Wolverine. This is just quintessential him. And yeah, it was, come on, right? But like the figure itself is all right. You know, it's a pretty decent figure actually. I was worried that it was gonna kind of be falling apart because looking at all the reviews and like everything that I'd seen and heard of from sideshow figures in the past, it felt like a 50-50 shot. It was gonna be good or it was gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And no, this is great. He holds up. He's staying together. His joints work perfectly. The claws ain't falling out yet. So it's been pretty good. But this guy, for me, man, represents so much as a character.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, it was shocking to me the parallels between me and this guy. Like I was a little dude who was always having to prove myself. I was getting into a lot of fights at school or down the street or wherever. I was a rough kid. And there's later on in life there were a lot of origin mysteries that I myself had to contend with, so I related to that in him as well. But like this dude has been I hate to be that guy, but this dude has pretty much become my personality over the course of my life. So it's just I there's not a whole lot to say. He's just a really man.
Yeah.
It's hard to
I
articulate.
totally get that. I almost feel like Peter Parker was kind of like my personality growing up, minus the superhero stuff, but just yeah, I get what you mean for sure.
Oh yeah.
So are you streaming anywhere else this week?
No, I'm just free agent it. Yeah. I'm thinking about eventually maybe putting up a channel just to put up a collection tour or something.
Sure.
I'm waiting for display stuff to arrive.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make it a little bit more presentable.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just it's there, but it's not really there.
Yeah.
So once I get my my monos in, hopefully in the next couple of months, I'll be setting those up, and I gotta finish my garage rack build for my Batmobiles and all that. A lot of things are gonna be shifting in the room, but I think once I do that, I kind of want to put it out there and show it off a little bit. I've been working on it for a little while, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, that'd be really nice, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully, if you need any help with anything, let me know. I'm not obviously not the best at all this, but let me know if you need anything with that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So, well, thank you both of you for being on the show tonight. I will have what means the most to me as well. Now the first one I think I did was RoboCop. Definitely a strong backstory with that with my dad, and I believe the last episode was Buzz Lightyear with my son. This one is just more of a personal thing for me, and this is Godzilla with SH Monster Arts, the OG Godzilla, and I lived in Korea when I was 2 to 4 years old. Obviously, I know that Godzilla is Japan, but living over there, Godzilla, I feel like was bigger than over here in the States, at least in 91, 92, right? And I grew to like Godzilla very, very, very quickly. And I remember having when I was 4, it was like this giant Godzilla toy, but in real life it was probably like this big, right? But like his tail always came off, and I could put it back on. I always thought when his tail was off, a little thing stuck out, and I was like, oh look, it's like poopy, I had fun with it. Like it's stupid, but it's like I always liked I always loved Godzilla, and I remember I had this the Sea Monster movie with Godzilla, and I watched that movie like nonstop. And so that, nostalgia wise, is probably one of my favorite Godzilla movies. But just growing up over time, now you have the legendary Godzilla stuff going on, and the 97, it was 97, 98, Geo, you're better than I am. The Godzilla movie that came out, the American Godzilla movie.
Oh, 98.
That was 98. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, just always loved Godzilla. SH Monster Arts does a fantastic job with these figures. I do feel like they're a little pricey, but they're really cool. And I just wanted to kind of do something a little different than a Hot Toys figure right now, and or even a 1/6 figure. Just kind of show meaning to like something else in my collection, like Godzilla. And I'm not a big history guy when it comes to like real life history. Some things I'm into, but with like the history of Godzilla and why Godzilla was created, and how it kind of relates to even today, and it's just really good stuff. So and then when you meet people that are into Godzilla, like my boy AARONCOLLECTZ, thank you for joining. It's really fun to talk to them about, because like right now it's Star Wars and Marvel, DC. So when you find like those Godzilla people like P-Rock, AARONCOLLECTZ, like it's just a lot of fun to talk about that and what your favorite Godzilla movie is, because not a lot of people watch Godzilla. Yeah, I mean, you can jump on, bro, but like we're gonna get off in like 2 minutes, so kind of too late, I guess. But yeah, I mean, don't worry about it though, Aaron. We're gonna get you on. I'll get you on the next episode, for sure, if you can make it. So no worries, man. I understand New York, but yeah, man, Godzilla. Just I need more Godzilla stuff. I have this, and I have Godzilla -1 SH Monster Arts. I need more. Aaron himself was telling me more about like other figures, and like I was talking about that Prime 1 statue. Like I need some more Godzilla stuff to put in my collection. I'd like to get like a big Godzilla print right in front of my desk here, just like but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I've been a Godzilla fan since I was a little guy, little man. So that's Godzilla. Nothing too sincere like the 2 figures before, but just my love for Godzilla there, and I feel like I'm saying Godzilla as much as I did Jurassic Park earlier. But yeah, my channel, I haven't put out a video in 3 weeks. I've only been doing live streams. I do have a couple videos that I have made notes for, but I have not filmed anything for it yet. So I need to do that. I've had a few people comment on some of my content and like, hey, are you still going to be doing Lego content? Because I started off as a Lego channel, and it's been a long time since I've done a Lego video. But I've been thinking of a couple little Lego videos to do. It's just really bad for the analytics when you go from Hot Toys and to Lego, because like people aren't going to click on a Lego video if they've been watching Hot Toy stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's not, it's yeah. And I guess I can make my own channel and all that stuff, but I don't want to do all that. So, yeah, I might do a Lego video, because Lego is still a huge passion of mine. I've kind of made it more of a personal thing for me though, because it's more my time with Lego.
Oh yeah,
it's
important.
For me, it's my medicine. I sit down, I build Lego. I'm able to think. I'm able to wind down, relax, put on some music, do whatever when the kids go down to bed. And there will be times, that I'll build with my kids and everything too. But for me, for like the sets over here and whatnot, and up there, and I got a bunch downstairs as well. Like that's like me time. And I guess that could be like, you know, what means the most to. I can talk more about that one day, but yeah, Lego has turned in more me time, but that does not mean that I'm not doing any other Lego stuff. It's Hot Toys has been like my thing lately, like the community wise and all of that. So I'm trying to do that. But Aaron, my guy, $10 super chat. Godzilla Bros Unite. Let's go. Aaron, you did not have to do that, but I appreciate it. He's also a member of the Brickyard and a huge supporter of the channel. So definitely going to get you on, bro. And him, myself, and P-Rock do plan on doing a Godzilla live stream one day. So we'll see what happens with that and when. I don't know. But we've talked about it. So be ready for that, Aaron. Let's see. Let me get rid of this banner here so it's not in there. But from Valkyrie Brick Artemis, I was a big Macross fan. Am I saying that right? Not sure if you heard of it in Korea. I haven't. I want to look that up. Again, I was in Korea when I was like 4 years old. I'm not sure if it was a thing back then, but I definitely have a lot of memories. It's weird because like if you're a normal kid, sorry, I'm kind of ranting. I guess I was a normal kid, but like I feel like if you're a kid and you lived in like one spot pretty much your whole life and you look back to your memories, you don't really know I was probably like 6, but really you might have been like 3. You just don't know it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I look at memories as where I was because my dad was in the military, and I'm like, oh, if I was in Korea, I was there this year, so I was 2, I was 3, I was 4, you know.
Man,
so I'm able to
awesome.
like think of it that way. And then it's easy for me to remember. That's why, like with movies, Gio, I'm like 97, 98, because that's where I saw it in Germany, Godzilla. And I lived in Germany those years. So I'm like 97, 98. So every time I say something like that, it's because that's how I think of that. When it comes to movies and even video games and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard of, if I'm saying it, Macross. I feel like I'm saying it right. But yeah, I'd love to look into that. Yeah, Jose, thank you, man. Great stream, fellas. I got to get you back on here too. He's a member as well. Gonna get you back on. Yeah. So be ready. Be ready. Man, there's so much I want to say about Jose right now. Good things, but I can't. Loki Collector, what is up, my man? Good to see you here. He's been on the show a couple times. Always awesome seeing him stop in and saying hello. Dude, you got like one of the most badass Batman collections too. So yeah, definitely.
He has my Batmobile.
Valkyrie saying it's an old anime. It was called Robotech in America. I might have heard of Robotech. Let me look that up later. I'll message you on Instagram after the show.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, Robotech. But yeah, guys. Other than that, I do have a couple videos of mine, like I was saying. I got Wolfpack Wednesdays every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. That's 9:30 Eastern. And I got a couple of stuff planned. I have a huge show for Bugle 6, October 7th, but I'm not ready to announce it yet. I'm not ready to announce it, but she is a big time YouTuber / Instagram person. So I'm very excited to have her on the show on October 7th. More info to come. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. What's going on for me. And thank you guys for being on. Sorry to drag that on for a while, but I just appreciate everybody in the chat too. And just seeing them stick around, having a good time with us with these new games, and just having a good time to chill without there being a lot of stuff to talk about, without really any new announcements, and being able to just chill and have, bro time. So I appreciate you guys for being on here. Appreciate you guys in the chat. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Until next time. Before I say it, I got to get my thing here. Until next time. Keep bricking.